As promised for the last 2 weeks, Carl was going to do some unpackaging here for I'd like to say bolt-on horsepower, but there's a hell of a lot more involved here at Logiical Performance when you want to upgrade your R35. Now, this is new and they're just out of the box, and this is the standard
That's
one?
the standard size turbo.
That's the standard. Jesus. It's so how much bigger is this? How much more wind can that thing shovel?
These sort of around about the 850 mark, our horsepower mark.
So we're not hanging around.
For a standard turbo?
Yeah.
This was rated to 1400.
1400?
So they call that the AMS Amiga 14 kit.
Yeah.
Direct standard replacement turbos, low mount.
Hang on. Direct standard replacement turbos.
Yeah.
I'll be going from 800 to 1400, kids.
So we're over engineering this.
Yeah.
You know, we're going for maybe 1,000, 1,200.
Yeah.
But hey, build it bigger.
Well, the thing is, like, this is the thing I really like about what you do here at Logiical Performance, is when you say over-engineering, it's genuinely over-engineered. It produces a bucket load of horsepower, but all the rest that goes with it, the ability to stop, and actually ability to control all that horsepower, this is the guy that sorts all that stuff out.
Well, that's why we've gone. We're not stretching the turbos to get that power.
Wow.
Yeah, and this is just going into a road car.
Really?
Yeah.
Theoretically, then, how much boost could you run through that thing, and how much horsepower could you develop?
Well, they rate them to 1,400 horsepower.
Yeah.
You could be 40, 50 pounds of boost to get it up to that.
Right.
Yeah, it will be most probably around about 30 psi.
Yeah.
Being a street car, we're going to be torque limiting in a bit.
Yep.
To try and get the power down, but we've done one of these kits before.
Yeah.
And they made around 1,100 at the wheels.
At the wheels, like where the rubber meets the road.
Yep.
How hard is it to control that sort of thing, or is it that part of the over-engineering that can actually deliver?
We run them on Motec.
Yep.
So we've got traction control and all the driver aids built into that.
So traction control's on just about all the time?
Pretty much.
Yeah, I like it.
You turn them off and they just wheel spin.
Wow.
So this is only one part. We've got fuel pumps as well.
What's the difference between the amount of fuel it has to supply with 800 horsepower and how much it's going to kick in for 1400?
Well, you're running like a 650, 700 injector.
Yep.
We're going to be maybe 1600 or
1600
cc injectors, or 12 1100s.
Yeah.
Or thousands.
Would you have that in your road car?
Not the bigger. Well, not the bigger one, because they're too laggy.
Yeah. Oh, too laggy.
Yeah, like this is more drags, the drag setup, where, these are actually going on my car. They've got bigger internals in the standard manifolds, but they're more responsive.
Right.
Not as much horsepower, but for a street circuit car, the smaller turbos are more responsive.
That was going to be the next question. When it comes to horsepower, like you say, 1400 if you're interested in drag racing. But usability, if you're taking it to the track, or if you're just in a street car, this is more than enough.
The smaller turbos are more responsive.
Yeah.
You can bore these out and put bigger cores in them and get more out of them.
See, this is why we love coming to Logiical Performance. It's like a cornucopia of fun, because Carl knows exactly what these things do. And I was lucky enough, a couple of weeks ago, we went out in the R35. And that was hysterical, just absolutely hysterical. But made right here, put together, and like Carl says, over-engineered. This is going on a car that we will be able to see.
Yep. Yeah, this is just some of the parts we're building. We're doing a full engine build.
Right.
We've got, we can show that next, as the brushless fuel pump setup we're doing.
All right. Brushless fuel pump. What do we need a brushless fuel pump?
Less heat in the fuel.
Right.
And can pump more fuel for smaller pump. Well, one pump as opposed to two.
Right.
So that's this thing. The engine wise, we're going Nitto crank. We've got rods and pistons and headwork. So we're going all out.
The best thing about this is what you see here, the bits that go on top of the engine. If you look at the engine block of an R35, it's like about that big, isn't it?
Yeah, well, we've got...
Come over here. Come look.
That's an engine.
That's the engine block. That's what they look like. So imagine those turbos strapped on top of that and all the rest of the ancillaries that go with it. And that's where the horsepower develops. If you want to know more, you get hold of Logiical Performance and ask, because this man is a genius. If you want to know anything, he'll tell you.
And this is the...
Oh, here we go.
This is the AMS fuel pump system. So these come in single or dual. They rate the single for about 1200,
Wow.
1300.
Yeah.
And 2 pumps, you're 2000 horsepower.
Wow.
So it's the whole housing. This is the thing, these kits come with everything. Come with all the wiring, all the relays, the controller like the old RC controller.
Oh, really? Oh my God.
With all the...
Everything you need.
All the hoses, all the stuff, cable ties, this is a full kit.
There you go. Logical performance. If you want your R35 to run better, or you want your R35 to become the real, genuine Godzilla, this is the place to come.